Hello, my beautiful human beings, and welcome to, or human beings, as I normally say, welcome to Yoni Moon Studios Summer Sessions Live number 11 or number 3, depending on when you joined us. All right, let's get started. So today we're going to start nice and easy at the back of your mat, just sitting in a kneeling position. Good. And just finding your body here, finding that movement in your spine and your back, just rocking your bum sort of side to side. Good, just letting your shoulders move. Almost like you're doing a side wave here with your body, just releasing that neck a little bit, just contacting each part of your body with your mind, connecting them together. Good. All right. Come back to center. Just take a nice deep breath in. And as you do so, raise those hands up towards the ceiling. Good. And then slowly coming forwards, bringing those fingertips down to the mat and coming into child's pose. Beautiful. Just kissing the mat there with your forehead. And then rolling back up. Good, to that kneeling position. And again, deep breath in, hands up towards the ceiling, and then lowering yourself down towards the mat, bringing those fingertips down, sliding those fingers forwards, bringing that forehead down to the mat. And again, roll back through the spine, back into that kneeling position. Inhale. Hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you fall down towards the mat. Good. Just touching the mat gently with your forehead and again rolling through the body. Beautiful. Hands up towards the ceiling. Good. Stretch through the spine and then coming down towards the mat. Fingertips first. Coming into that child's pose. And one more time, rolling back up, shoulders down, chin tucked in. Raising, straightening up through that back. Nice deep breath in, opening that rib cage and then rolling forwards. Good. Bringing those hands down to the mat, back into that child's pose. Good. And just staying here in child's pose for a moment, bringing the palms of your hands down onto the mat and then rocking yourself from side to side. Good. Just getting a little bit of movement there in the shoulders. And also just letting your head move side to side, just a very gentle twist there in your neck. Good. Exhale. Take a nice deep breath in as we roll up again into that kneeling position. This time, hands up towards the ceiling, and then let's open up into that cactus pose. Good, bringing those elbows back, pinching that back. Hands raised back up. And then down back into child's pose again. All right, let's take that again. So rolling through, hands up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breath in as we open up into cactus. Good. Hands extended up towards the ceiling again and then coming down into that child's pose. And again, rolling through. Get this breath going for you. Inhale up. Exhale this time, cactus. Good. Inhale, hands up, down towards the mat. Beautiful. Child's pose. 2 more times. Roll. Raise the hands up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Cactus arms. Pinch. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Open up that chest and heart. Good. Extending the hands. Rolling forwards. Beautiful. Down towards the mat. Last time. Inhale up. Good. Hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, opening up those cactus arms, smiling up towards the sky. Good. Exhale, hands up towards the ceiling. And then coming down into that child's pose. One last time. Good. And again, just rocking yourself from side to side. Forehead and palms down onto the mat. Really try and elongate here through the back. Shoulders down towards the ears. Good. But also extending those arms forwards. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and then slowly rolling through up into our tabletop position. Just going to take a few cat-cows here. Good. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring that chin in, curving, arching that back, hips forward. And again, inhale. Exhale. Almost like you're making a wave with your back. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Just getting everything warm here. Inhale. Good. Looking up. Exhale. Just flowing through this cat-cow at your own pace. Inhale. Get some movement in the shoulders. Exhale. Roll those shoulders forward. Chin tucked in. Inhale, looking up, shoulders down, back, curve through the back. Exhale, rolling that back up towards the ceiling, tucking that chin in. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back into tabletop position, I want you to tuck your toes in for me, and you're going to raise your knees up. Okay, so into like a sort of bear stance here. Holding this bear stance. Good. And then dropping the knees down, keeping those toes tucked, and then coming back up into that cow. Good. So inhale. Exhale. Straighten that back. Coming back into that bear pose. So we're just going to go through this movement. So you hold. Drop the knees, curve the back, look up towards the ceiling, shoulders pinching back. Good. Inhale, back to straight back, bringing those knees up again. Good. Drop the knees, curve, inhale, looking up. Good. Back into tabletop, bringing the knees up, holding it here, finding that strength in your core. Hold. Drop the knees. Curve the back. Straight back. Knees up. Good. Hold. Drop the knees. Curve the back. Good. And again. Knees up. Holding this bear stance. Really engage the core. Think about tucking that belly button in. Imagine someone has a piece of string attached to the belly button and they're trying to raise it, connect it to the bottom of your spine, dropping those knees down, curving that back, looking up, nice deep breath in. Good. 2 more times, girls. So, knees up, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, straight back, knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the knees. Inhale, curving. Good. Pushing forward slightly there with the hips. Exhale, straightening that back. And now we're going to hold that bear stance here for 10 seconds. Good. Just hold this position, tips of your toes. Knees are a couple of inches off the mat. Good, making sure that your shoulders and wrists are aligned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, I want you to imagine you're going to push into downward facing dog. But I'm just going to bring my chest, keeping my knees bent. I'm going to bring my chest towards my knees. Arms extended. And then come back into that bear pose, okay? So let's try that again. Pushing back, good, opening up through those shoulders there. And then back into that bear stance, holding it, good. Pushing back, knees are still bent, chin tucks in, trying to get that contact with your chest and your knees. Rolling back into that bear stance. Good, really feeling the legs here as well. Exhale, knees to chest. Roll back through. Good. And again. I'm going to call this a halfway downward dog. Back into bear pose. You've got 5 more times. Halfway downward dog. Good. Back into bear pose. 4 more times, girls. Halfway downward dog. Rolling through, back into bear pose. Excellent. Halfway downward dog. Rolling through. Good. Back into that bear pose. You only got 2 more. Straightening that back. I've just seen my posture. Horrific. Okay. Coming through. Rolling back. Straighten through the back. Tuck that belly button in. Last one. Rolling back. Good. Tucking that chin under. Coming back into bear pose. 3, 2. Straighten that back. 2, 1. And now extending back up into your downward facing dog. Good. Just walking this downward facing dog out here. Beautiful. Pinch those shoulders back towards the ears. Don't ever be afraid to reposition your body. My feet are about hip width apart. Good. Just walking out that downward dog. Now coming up onto your tiptoes. I just want you to come onto the tips of your toes and then push the heels down. Good. So up to the tips of your toes. Push the heels down. Good. Tip of the toes. Pushing down. Just going through this movement. We're working the ankles here, the calves, and we're also getting a deeper stretch into the backs of those hamstrings. Good. Pushing down. Tip and down. Beautiful. 2 more times. Good. Coming back into that downward facing dog. And then let's get a little bit of fire in our body. So rolling vertebrae by vertebrae into our plank. And then pushing up through the hips into downward facing dog. Bringing that chin in. Rolling forward into plank. Looking forwards. Exhale nice and sharply. Going into downward facing dog. Tucking that chin under and round back through into plank. Downward facing dog. Girls, pick up the pace with this one. Beautiful. Make sure you're leading with the hips as you come up, a little curve in the spine, leading up and round, making as many waves as possible through the body. Good, staying strong. We've got 5 more. Round into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, round. Good. If you prefer, you can exhale on your plank and inhale, downward facing dog. If that works better for you, find that breath. Good. Exhale, plank. 2 more times. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, rounding through to plank. Last one. Inhale, downward facing dog. Great work, girls. Exhale, plank. Holding that plank, come down onto your elbows if your wrists are giving you a problem. Good, or you want to give them a rest. And just pushing forwards here. Good, just a gentle push. Engaging the core, using those stabilizing muscles in that belly. Good. 3, 2, 1. Dropping the knees down to the mat, untucking the toes and just coming back into child's pose very quickly here for a little break. Taking the hands behind you, interlacing your fingers. Good, raising those hands up towards the ceiling. Let's give those shoulders a little bit of a stretch. And then just bringing your left or right shoulder down towards the mat. And then the other side. So you're like rocking your shoulders while your arms are extended up towards the ceiling. Good. Just pulling through that shoulder socket, really. Opening it up. Beautiful. A few more times each side, and then we're going to get into it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, releasing those hands forwards in front of you into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, rolling forwards into tabletop position. I want you to find your push-up position here, okay? So maybe bringing those hands slightly back, finding that position there, making sure that when you come down, your hands are in line with your chest, elbows tucked in, good. And you're pushing up through the triceps. So find that position first and let's go. You've got 10. So 1, good. 2, 3, take it nice and slow here. 4, beautiful. 5, 6, good. 7, tapping the front of the mat with your chin. 8, 9, great work, girls. 10, squeeze. Now dropping those thighs onto the mat. I want you to roll yourself down. You're going to bring your hands slightly in front of you, sort of in line with your forehead, if your forehead's down on the mat, okay? Fingertips on the mat, and we're going to push up into cobra, really getting through that back there today, girls, and then rolling yourself back down. Good. So inhale as you come up, exhale, allowing yourself to come down. Good. Inhale, elongating through that back, straightening those arms. Beautiful. And again. Deep breath in as you come back. Exhale, lowering your head back down towards the mat. And again, good. Coming up. Finding space in your body. Good. Strengthening the back, opening up through the chest. Good work. You've got 4 more. 1. Deep breath in, push back. Good. And lowering down. 3, beautiful. Really open up through the chest, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Try and get a little bit further each time. Rolling yourself up. Good. And down. Last one. Inhale. Up. Really try, girls, to get your head as far back as possible. That curve in your back. Shoulders down. Exhale. Releasing yourself towards the mat. Bringing those hands back in line with your chest, legs together, pushing back up into that Pilates stance. And let's take another round of push-ups here. So tuck those elbows in, coming down, tapping the front of your mat with your chin, and then pushing up for 1. 2, looking forwards. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, beautiful. 8, 9, good. 10, give me 5 more. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Now bringing those thighs back down. Slowly bringing yourself towards the mat. Again, getting those hands in line with the forehead. Elbows bent, slightly pointing out. And let's go back into those cobras. So coming up, good. Looking up and then rolling yourself back down. Inhale. Through the nose, good. Exhale, bring that forehead back down towards the mat. Inhale, squeezing up. Tips of those fingers touching the mat. Good. Exhale down. Inhale. Up we go. Good. Exhale, back down. Finding that movement, good, in your spine, in your shoulders. Engaging all of these muscles to create a nice wave through your body. It might not feel like you're doing much, but trust me, you're using a lot of different muscles here. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Give me 4 more. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Good. Rolling yourself back down. 3 more. Good. Up and down. Inhale. Good. Looking all the way up. Extending. Exhale down. 2 more, girls. Inhale. Up. Exhale. Lowering yourself down. Last one. Inhale. Up. Holding it here. Throwing that head back. Looking right up towards the ceiling. Good. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly releasing yourself down towards the mat. Now, from here, I'm going to come back a little bit. I want you to bring your hands forwards, so extended, reaching towards the top of your mat. And your head is slightly raised. If you want to put your head on the mat, you can. If not, try and keep it just a few inches above, looking down towards your mat. You're going to raise the opposite arm and leg. So I've got my right arm, left leg up, and then lower, and then the other side. Good. So just slowly working through this movement. Good. And release. Raise and down. Good. Raise and down. Beautiful. Up and down. Opposite leg and opposite arm. This is great for your glutes, your lower back, your shoulders, your scapula, and your arms. Okay, we're working loads of different muscles here. It's such a small movement, but it's key to giving you that strength in the back part of your body. Good. Just keep going through. We're almost done. Give me 1 more on each side. 1, down, 2, and down. Now we're going to raise both arms and both legs and holding it here. Good. And then release. That was 1. So we've got 10 to go. Both arms and both legs. And release. Up and down. Good. Up, 2, 3, 4, down. Good. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Beautiful. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. You've got 5 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, down. Last one. Up, 2, 3, 4. Holding it there. Bringing your hands in front of you. Resting your forehead on them. I want you to give me 20 heel beats. Bringing those heels together. Working the glutes, girls. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those hands out in front of you again. And release. Let's just take a little break. Coming back, pushing back into our child's pose. So knees together, bring those palms of your hands close to your chest, raising up, and then just curving out that back. We've been working the back a lot. Take a nice deep breath. We've got another round. Inhale, exhale. Good, on your next breath, rolling through, dropping that body down. Good. Extending those arms out in front of you again. And let's go, opposite arm, opposite leg. So raise and down. Raise and down. Good work. Raise and down. Raise and down. Beautiful. Raise and down. Raise and down. Good. Just moving through, holding it for a few seconds as you come up, keeping that time under tension there. Beautiful. One more on each side. Up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Now both arms and both legs coming up, Superman, and down. Good. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. This feels like such a simple, keep going through exercise. Trust me, this is really working that lower back and upper back. Good, and down, and those glutes. Holding up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Great job, girls. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. 4 more. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. Up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Last one. Holding it up, 2, 3, 4, staying there. This time, if you want to, you can interlace your hands behind your back, opening up through the chest, keeping those feet off the floor, legs raised. Let's go into those heel beats. Good, working those glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing those hands in front of you. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Again, hands to your chest, feet together, pushing back into that child's pose. Just releasing that back. Good. Rocking yourself from side to side. Taking this moment to give your back and your glutes just a little break. Deep breath in and out, rocking yourself from side to side. Keep that movement in your body, keep that warmth and that blood flowing. Good. 3, 2, 1. On your next inhale, I want you to come round through into that tabletop position. Tuck your toes in and pushing yourself up into downward facing dog. Good work. Deep breath in. Bend the knees, looking forward to the top of your mat, and hop, step forward to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold. Good. Just walking out your legs here. Nice. Bending one knee and then the other. If you can't reach the bottom of the mat, feel free to hold your shins here. Just bend, or even up here, wherever you're at today. Okay? Good. Now from here, I'm going to show you what we're going to do, just a few of these. So you come up to your fingertips, straight back, halfway. And then I'm going to bring my hands to my shins. I'm going to come up. Good, with a straight back on my thighs. I'm going to push my hands back as if I was doing like a tricep extension. I'm going to bring my hands forwards, holding them in front of me, head facing down, good. And then come down back into that forward fold. So let's take that again. Inhale halfway, bringing those hands, sliding them up so my back is straight, good. Extension through the triceps, Bringing those hands in front of me and then releasing down towards the mat. Good. Just going to do a few more of these. So inhale halfway, bringing those hands up to the thighs, looking forward, straight back, then looking down towards the mat as I extend through my triceps. Really squeeze those arms. Excellent. Round, hands in front of you. Good. And then down into that forward fold. And again, inhale halfway, bringing those hands up towards your thighs. Good. Extension through those triceps, really squeeze. Excellent. Round, hands out in front of you, looking down towards the mat. And release. Good. And one more time. Inhale halfway, bringing those hands up towards the thighs, finding that straight back. Good. I'm trying to look at my position here. And this time we're going to give me some tricep extensions. So give me 1, 2. Feel free to incorporate some weights if you want to. 3, 4. Elbows tight and close. Good. 6, 7. Really squeeze. 8. Good. 9. Yeah. 10. Bring those hands forwards, holding this position. Exhale, releasing into that forward fold. Good. Just walking out this forward fold here for me. Good. Bending one knee and then the other. Excellent. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. Just allowing yourself to get deeper into the backs of those legs. Take a few deep breaths here for me. Good. All right, girls, we're going to bend those knees. We're going to hop or step back into plank. And let's flow it out, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Remember to drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's just flow that out again. So girls, if you can't do full chaturanga, we roll round into plank. You drop the knees, chest to mat, and then pushing forwards, untucking those toes and coming up into that downward facing dog, upward facing dog. And if you can, trying to bring those thighs off of the mat. Good. And then pushing back up into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. You're going to roll forward through into plank, and you're going to bring your right knee to your right elbow and then back up into downward facing dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, downward facing dog. So plank, tap, downward dog. Good. Round. Opposite. Sorry, same knee to same elbow. Rounding through, out, little tap. Good. Downward facing dog. Exhale, plank. Good. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, rounding through. Tap, downward dog. Good. Get yourselves into a good flow here. Tap and back. Round, tap, downward dog. Good. Few more. Tap, downward dog. Good. Tap, downward dog. 5 more on each side. Tap, downward dog. Plank, knee to elbow. Downward dog. Good. Get that breath on. Exhale as you come round into that plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Boom. Good job here, girls. Rounding through. Bats. Yeah. Good work. Round, tap. Almost done. Rounding through. Tap. Good. One more on each side. Rounding through. Tap. Onto the right. Round. Tap. To the left. Pushing back into that downward facing dog, raising that right leg up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Good. And then stepping through into a low lunge. So I'm going to drop that back knee, unexpected. Good, coming into our low lunge. Raising those hands up towards the ceiling, interlacing the fingers, index finger pointed up. Good, just finding yourself here, making sure that you're going to feel strong because we're going to be raising that back leg and lowering it. Okay, so what I want you to do is just raise the back leg and then bring it back down. Yes, yes. Okay, so you're going to raise and down. So that's 2. Raise and down. That's 3. Up, straighten and down. This takes a lot of concentration. Good. And making sure that you're just going nice and slowly so you're not hammering that knee down onto the floor. Extend and down. Good. Extend and down. Raising up. Extend and down. Beautiful. Extend and down. 2 more times. Up and down. Last one. Up and down. Let's go back up into that high lunge, just holding it here for a moment, really raising up towards the ceiling, lengthening through that back. Good, straightening that back leg, getting low into that front leg. Beautiful, hold. Now bringing those hands down towards the front of the mat. We're gonna exhale, straightening that front leg. Use yoga blocks if you need to. Inhale, coming forwards into lunge. Okay, so 10 times. Exhale, knee to forehead. Good. Inhale, low lunge. Good. Exhale, straightening that front leg. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 4 more times. Exhale. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, the head comes down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Really use the breath on this one, girls. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, straightening that front leg. Good. Looking forwards. Straightening that back. Good. And then exhale, folding down as close as you can towards that knee. You can bend your elbows. It depends how tight you are in any leg. I know that my other leg is going to be a lot tighter. So just breathing into this posture, allowing your body to let go of any tension and stress in the backs of your legs. Good. Holding it here, breathe. Give me a nice deep breath in and out. One more time, nice deep breath in and out. On your next inhale, coming into that lunge. Good. Holding it here for a moment. Placing both of those palms nice and firm down on the mat. Stepping back into plank and let's flow it out. Dropping the knees if you need to. Chaturanga. Coming up into upward facing dog. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go back into those knee taps. So downward facing dog, rolling through into plank, tap, knee to elbow. Downward dog, plank, knee to elbow. Good. Downward dog, plank, knee to elbow. Good work. Back. Woo. I can feel that I'm a lot looser now on my right leg, which is nice. Good. Downward dog, roll, tap, downward dog. Exhale, tap. Inhale, downward dog. And notice how much more efficient I am when I'm breathing right through these exercises. That's exactly what yoga and Pilates are both about. You've got to get your breath work. Inhale, don't be ashamed to control that breath. It's your best friend. Apart from any cute animals you might have, because let's face it, animals are awesome. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, tap, exhale. Good, give me 2 more on each side. Tap, downward dog. Tap, good. Downward dog. Tap, downward dog. Last one. Tap, downward dog. This time raising that left foot up towards the ceiling into our 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Stepping through. Finding your position, hands on the mat. Dropping that back knee down into our low lunge. Raising those hands up towards the ceiling. Interlacing the fingers, index finger, pointed up towards the ceiling. Good. All right. Finding your position here. And let's go into those leg raises. So raising that knee up and bringing it down. Good. Up and down. Up. This takes a lot of control. And down. Good. Don't rush this one. And down. That's 3. Up and down. That's 4. Up and down. That's 5. Up. Good work. And down. Up and down. Beautiful. Up and down. Good work, girls. Up and down. Up and down. Last one. Into that low lunge. Holding this position here. Hold, hold, hold. Really elongating through that hip flexor. Good. Put your hands on your knee in front if you want a little bit more balance. Just to really get deep into that leg. Exhale, hands down towards the mat. Good. Inhale, looking forwards into this low lunge. Exhale, straightening. Good, that front leg. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, straightening that front leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you're going to feel nice and supple after this class. Exhale. Inhale, good. Exhale, the blood is flowing. Inhale, getting to all those muscles. Exhale, good. Creating those pathways. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale. Give me 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, good. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good work. Last one. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straightening that leg. Aligning those hips. I'm pushing my right hip forward. Pulling my left hip back. It's my left leg that's extended at the moment. I'm going to look forwards here. I'm on the tips of my fingers. Good. And then on the exhale, trying to bring that forehead down towards the knee. Bending those elbows. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. Just holding this stretch. Beautiful. 3, 2. Take a deep breath in. Give me one last exhale here in this position. Try and really release into the body. 2, 1. Good. Bending back into, that low lunge here. Excellent. Take a deep breath in. Now from here, I'm going to place my hands down on the mat And I'm going to step forwards with both feet to the top of the mat and just come into my forward fold. Good. Just tucking that chin in here. And then on your next exhale, rolling yourself slowly up into a standing position. Deep breath in, exhale, hands to heart. And we've got one more move before the end of this class. So take a deep breath in. I'm going to bend my knees, swing my arms back. Good. Come into chair pose and give me 10 chair squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Looking forwards, keeping those hands raised. I want you to step back into warrior one. So in warrior one, your hips are still facing forwards, your arms are facing forwards, your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Good. And then you're going to step back into chair. And again, so stepping back and chair. Back and chair. Good. Back and chair. 3 more. Back and chair. Good work. Back and chair. Last one. Back and chair. Stepping back for me. Step back. This time we're going to twist out that back foot, aligning the heels, and come into my warrior 2 pose. Beautiful. Good work, girls. Okay, so from here, you're going to come into an extended angle. Bring that arm all the way over. And then I'm going to come over, bringing that hand down and raising the other arm over, stretching over to the other side, supporting my body. That's it. There we go. So coming back, 1, and then 2. That's it. 1, reach, and 2, reaching over. Good. 1, and 2. Beautiful. Exhale as you come over into sort of semi-peaceful warrior. Extended angle. We inhale. So exhale. Good. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Cartwheeling those hands down, coming into that low lunge. Beautiful. Stepping forwards on your mat. Coming into our forward fold, rolling up into standing position, raising those hands. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, repeating on the other side. So, bending the knees, swinging those arms back, coming into chair pose. Give me 10 squats. 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from chair pose, we're going to step back into that warrior 1. That's 1, stepping back. 2, chair pose. 3, chair pose. We've got 6, 4, good, back. 5, good. 6, back into chair pose. 7, warrior 1. Let's get into warrior 2, aligning those heels. Back foot is at a right angle. Front foot facing the front of your mat. Arms extended. Find the alignment in your body. Good. Now let's go into that extended side angle. My elbow comes down to my knee. My hand extends over the top of my body. Good. And then I'm going to roll through into a kind of peaceful warrior, but I'm going to support myself on that back extended leg, stretching over. Good. So there's 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, almost done, girls. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Try and reach A little bit further each time, still trying to stay low in that body. And there we go. Exhale. Inhale, 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 3. I don't know why I said 3. We've got 2 more. This is the last one now. Exhale. Inhale, reaching forwards, cartwheeling those hands down, pivoting that back foot. Good work. Stepping back into plank, dropping those knees, untucking the toes, and coming back into that child's pose. Just take a nice deep breath in and bring that forehead down towards the mat. Bring those hands behind you, interlacing the fingers, and let's just release through those shoulders. One more time. Girls, if you're doing the video, I'd highly recommend going into pigeon pose for a couple of minutes on each side of your leg. Good. Pigeon pose is when you bring your left knee to your right hand and then come down like this. So doing that both sides for a few minutes would really be beneficial for you after this class, okay? For those of you who are live, I know that I've run over a little bit. It's a classic. I'm just going to release on the other side a little bit more, just a couple of seconds. But as you can feel, good. Done pigeon pose before. So you can either stay seated up like this, or when you feel comfortable, you can bring yourself down. Good, yeah, and release those glutes and that lower back. Just giving yourself a little bit of time to relax. Beautiful. Like I said, if you're doing the video, feel free to stay here as long as you need. If not, coming back up. Going to drop down and round. We're going to swing that foot back and round and come into a seated position in front of the mat. Let's just move our necks a little bit here, rolling through the body. Good. Your head rolls just from side to side. Pin those shoulders down and away. Take a nice deep breath in, raising those hands up towards the sky, palms together, hands to heart. And thank you very much for coming today. Love you, girls. Have an excellent week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.